video. You can move. Try the gray stuff. It's delicious.
It does.
Okay, Beast, we're gonna have dinner inside your castle. Cool. Hey guys, we're at Be Our Guest for Valentine's for dinner. I'm gonna check this place out so you guys never have to come here. Here's the entrance to the restaurant. We're not inside yet. Got these giant gargoyles out here. That's where we go in to check out the restaurant. Famous mosaic. Can't have Beauty and the Beast without this famous mosaic. In fact, it's really good.
It's really good.
We are eating in the Rose Room. And here's the menu. What are you gonna get?
I'm gonna get that.
What is it?
Assorted meats, cheese.
Oh, for your appetizer.
Good.
Oh, good. How you doing?
Let's see. The gray stuff. Where's the gray stuff? This one. Gray stuff.
I heard it's delicious.
Yes. And
And most importantly, your entree?
I don't know yet.
Oh, I can't edit that out.
I don't know.
What, you know what I'm getting?
Pork or lamb?
I keep putting my finger to the mignon.
Probably this one.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Okay.
I don't even need dessert. For appetizer, I'm gonna try this Maine lobster biscuit. I was looking at the assorted meats, but I'm gonna get a steak, so I don't need any more meat than that. Escargot was definitely tempting, but I'm gonna go for this. For dessert, probably get this vanilla cake with lemon curd. Best seat in the restaurant. Look who's behind me. I got the Beauty and the Beast. I've come to stare at the Beast. Hey, there she is. So I got the Maine lobster bisque. Apparently I was mispronouncing it. And then she got this assorted meats and cheese, which I'm probably gonna have to eat it for her. So I had tried my soup. It's actually really good. I wish I had like a biscuit I could dip it in. She's having her first bite. How was it?
It's really good. It tastes fancy.
That's great.
I don't know.
Just gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that looks good. Oh, miss. So good.
Thank you so much.
What is it?
Pork tenderloin.
Pork tenderloins with pecans.
Mm-hmm.
My steak. Faux drizzle. Steak is good. Not as pink as I like it, but it's pretty good. How's yours so far?
I'm cutting through pork with a butter knife.
It's pretty soft.
It's very soft.
Yeah, I had a bite of hers.
Probably this one.
Look at that.
It just falls apart.
Try cutting it with a spoon.
I don't have a spoon.
Oh, what did you get?
Macaron. Dark chocolate truffle, but some gray stuff.
Is it delicioso? They gave a lot of dessert.
I'm not complaining.
She's not complaining. She's a dessert person, I'm not. Macaron, I can eat that. This is really cool. It's chip. I can eat the whole thing. Look at that. And look at that, it's like some kind of chocolate, but inside chip there's some gray stuff. Tale as old as time. Well, she said I can eat this, so let me try it. Oh, that's weird. She had to say, tell the chef, good work on the food.
So Mrs. Potts said thank you very much and gave me free stuff.
I haven't even finished this yet. She hasn't finished that yet, and now there's more.
You chipped it.
I did. I think it's like a white chocolate. I'm not sure. Hey, what happened to your chip here? What is that?
I don't know. Spray.
She's gonna peel this thing off. Apparently it's edible.
It is. It melts in your mouth.
I mean, a napkin would melt in your mouth too, but it's like one of those temporary tattoos. Oh no!
What did you do?
The food was pretty good. What would you like the most?
I don't know. I like the dessert.
The dessert? The gray stuff?
Just because it had chip.
So we're gonna take a picture with the beast and then do a little walk around.
Right over here for me, Master. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Oh my god. This is the ballroom. Very awesome place. I feel like I'm in winter right here. And the only drawback to eating here is it's kind of loud, but I like the grand look. It just reminds me of being inside the castle. I really want to go up there. This is the rose room. Whoops. You got the Beauty and the Beast dancing up there. You got all these really cool portraits, different scenes from the movie. And there's a Belle in her green dress, something you don't see every day. It's right. This room, guys, if it's not Renaissance, don't fix it.
You have any boy?
If it's not Baroque, don't fix it. If it's not classical, don't fix it. The West Wing, one of the rooms you can eat at. Look up here, you have the Prince, the Beast. So I'm gonna try to touch this rose. What are you doing in the West Wing? Alright guys, so we went to be our guests yesterday for Valentine's. And what did you think of it? This is for dinner.
If you went to dinner when it first opened, it's a completely different experience. Different menu, different style.
What's different about it?
Well, before we were greeted to Carrie and Lumiere into the restaurant, they don't do that anymore.
I miss that. Yeah.
But the whole menu is different. Now you can have like the 3-course meal with it.
Yeah, it's all at a fixed price. So for dinner for an adult, it's like 60-ish. For a kid, it's like 40, I think. The only thing that's not included are the drinks, like alcoholic drinks. But like orange juice is free, Coca-Cola's free, water is free.
Free.
Free. Well, I mean, you know, after you pay, it's free.
Yeah.
So what did you think of your meal? And can you compare it to your last time you went there? How was the food?
So this time I got that pork tenderloin, and
Yeah.
cutting it with a butter knife was it's good.
Yeah, you saw some
Like,
of that footage.
Melted in your mouth. It was really, really good. And honestly, I got more than I expected.
Yeah, it looked
So-
like a small portion. I'm like, wow, that's not gonna last. And then yeah, it's actually pretty filling.
Yeah.
I had the steak. The steak was like palm size, but that was pretty filling too. Not to mention the fact that I had soup and then bread beforehand. That kind of expanded in my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't until I had the dessert where I started to get really full. Because
Still
like,
have the dessert here.
yeah, we still have some of the dessert. It's all smashed up. For dessert, I don't think we really had a choice.
Mm-mm.
They just kind of gave 3 items on a little tray.
Yeah, we were like picking it out on the menu, and then they just brought it out with all of it. So I was like, oh okay.
It was kind of overwhelming because I was full already. And then one was like a macaron. The other was chip. He was made out of something
White
edible.
chocolate.
Yeah, white chocolate. And had the gray stuff in his head. And then there's that last piece. What was that?
Chocolate truffle.
Chocolate truffle.
Dark chocolate truffle.
And that was pretty good. That's more her jam.
Yeah.
But the macaron was really good.
And then it was laid on the sugar paper with a rose imprinted on it.
Yeah, when our waiter told us we can eat that, I didn't believe him.
Yeah,
I touched it. I was like, that's like a napkin.
I ate it.
Yeah, she ate it. And I was like, that looks weird. And
It felt weird, which is why I ate it.
All right, so what do you think of the experience of eating there?
I mean, it's Beauty and the Beast, and it's one of my favorite movies ever.
Did you feel like you were in the movie?
Yes.
Yeah?
Especially because of what I was wearing. Everyone was like, "Welcome back, Belle," and like the Beast was treating me special.
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't sure if she could get in the park with that on.
Yeah.
Like, they're kind of hazy about the rules, but everyone was apparently okay with it. So I'm like, okay, if Gaston's okay with it, if the Beast is okay with it, I guess it's pretty good.
Yeah. I think if I meet their approval, I think it's good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And what do you think of the photo op at the end?
I love it. It's with the Beast. I mean, where else can you meet the Beast? I think it's the only place you can meet the Beast.
Yeah, you can see him on the stage performance, but you can't really meet him though.
Not to meet him.
So yeah, that was really cool. So for the meet and greet, you have to eat your dinner first, and then they recommend you meet the Beast, and then go back and take pictures of the different rooms. What was your favorite room?
You go first.
Me personally, I like the West Wing, which I haven't had the pleasure of eating in there yet. But after we're done eating, we can walk around. And by the way, we ate in the Rose Room. But yeah, you're free to walk around once you're done eating. The West Wing is something I definitely want to try in the future. It's a really dark area. It's got the rose in there.
I've officially eaten in all 3 rooms.
All 3 rooms.
Yeah, last night was the last room, the Rose Room.
So what was your favorite?
I don't know, the West Wing is cool. I had that one for lunch one time, so like to come out of a dark, gloomy, and then step back into like 150 degrees outside. It's kind of weird. But it was really cool in there. The dining room was fun to eat at. I ate when it was like around Christmas time, so you had a big Christmas tree up and everything. It was really pretty. But the Rose Room, I really like the artwork in there. I love the feel. I love green. That's my favorite color. So.
That was really fun.
And it's Belle's favorite room apparently. So.
Yeah, you can hear like the music from the music box. Yeah, I don't know if you saw in the video, but there was a big music box behind us.
They say it was made by Maurice.
Yeah, made by Maurice. It's like a giant bell and a giant beast just twirling around. And then all around you can see all the portraits in there. It was really cool.
Yeah.
I think some of those portraits were original though. I didn't
Yeah.
notice them in the movie. All right. Anything you want to add before I go into a new topic?
New topic?
Yeah.
What's
Anything
new
else?
topic?
What's that?
What's your new topic?
The new topic is what would you do to improve the Be Our Guest experience for dinner? We talked a little bit about this.
We did.
What would you do to improve the experience? Mind you, this is probably one of my favorite restaurants at Disney. But I think there's still things they can do to improve this place a lot. You first.
Well, I think our biggest one that we agreed on was add Belle.
Yeah, it's like, this is Beauty and the Beast. It's cool to see the Beast, but it's called Beauty and the Beast. Where's Belle at?
So they have Enchanted Tales with Belle right outside Be Our Guest. And she's there in her yellow dress. I think that's the only place you can meet her in the yellow dress. But in order to meet her, you have to go through the show and be selected to be a part of the show, and then those that were selected get to meet her. So it's like the only way you can meet Belle in the yellow dress.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to get selected.
As far as I know.
Yeah, and then you can meet her at Epcot at the...
In her blue dress or her winter dress.
Yeah, that was cool, but I feel like if you're eating at the Beauty and the Beast restaurant, she should be there. I was joking that they should have like a dungeon room where you can get a picture with Belle, and she's all like chained up and stuff.
Yeah.
What's better, Cinderella's castle for eating, for dining, or Beauty and the Beast?
You're asking me.
Well, I'm asking myself too.
Oh.
And you guys watching.
Because, I mean, Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorite movies ever. But Cinderella's was fantastic. Because, I don't know, I like the whole going up the spiral staircase after a meet and greet.
So you're saying
with
you like...
the view.
You like it more than Beauty and the Beast then?
I'm not saying that.
That's what it
Beauty and the
sounds
Beast is my favorite, though, and it feels like I'm actually in, like, my favorite movie, so one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, I'm torn. Like, I love all the princesses that come out,
Yeah.
and I feel like the one princess they should have brought wasn't in Beauty and the Beast. So I think in the character aspects, I like Cinderella's castle. And I also like the whole thing of being inside a castle. That was cool. But I think the food itself, I like my steak a lot. And when they made my steak at Cinderella's castle, I was very disappointed in that steak. And in terms of a theming, I think Be Our Guest was better for theming. Because Cinderella's castle was just a castle. I don't feel like they actually modeled it after her castle.
Well, I mean, like...
The outside is.
The castle really did... It showed up at the end of the movie where it's like they had the ball and then she ran away. So it's not like...
Yeah, but
you can only recreate, like, the dance scene in there. Whereas Beauty and the Beast, you had all the separate rooms. The whole movie took place there. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like...
I don't know. I feel like you can do more movie-wise with Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella castle-wise.
I think they could have done more. Like, I mean, I like meeting all the princesses, but it doesn't really make sense that all the princesses are in her castle. Unless they're visiting.
Because they live there. Magic Kingdom is their home.
They all live there?
They relocated her castle.
Well, then who lives at Be Our Guest? Just the Beast? Where does Belle live? Where does Belle live? That's what I want to know. Where?
This is getting too deep. I can't do this.
Okay, so make it simple. What's better, Be Our Guest or Cinderella's castle for dinner?
I like Beauty and the Beast. I'm gonna go with Be Our Guest.
I'm gonna go with Be Our Guest too. It's cheaper, but I think you should experience both experiences at least once. But Be Our Guest is cheaper. I think the food's better. I just wish they had Belle there. It's like that didn't make any sense. Why was she not there?
Oh, you get the gray stuff.
The gray stuff was delicious.
If you don't believe me,
Ask the wishes. Oh, the dishes. Yeah.
Wishes doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Any closing thoughts?
I woke up to this.
Wait, who painted that?
This is by Paige O'Hara.
Who's
I got
Paige
this
O'Hara?
as a present.
Who's Paige
She's
O'Hara?
the voice of Belle in the 1991 Disney cartoon. And she's a wonderful artist and painted this. And she signed it.
Could you get any closer than that? So you have to get a little closer. Closer.